I don't think anybody who works in online child sexual abuse material in any of its forms ever forgets the first time they came face to face with very high-end abuse material.
When you go through that level of suffering, for me, I genuinely didn't want any other parent to ever have to identify their child like that.
We can see that offenders are collaborating, working together, and I think we've realised just the sheer extent of demand for the sexual abuse of children.
Online child sexual exploitation is real. It does happen, and it happens right here in Australia.
There are sex offenders in every walk of life, and they are numerous in number.
This is likely far more widespread than we can even currently measure.
Closing the Net is a 10-part podcast series that will take you inside the world of the Australian Centre to Counter Child Exploitation, the ACE. Women and men who work tirelessly to unmask online child sex offenders and remove children from harm.
Stopping the sexual abuse of children at as young an age as possible is really why we go to work.
Every time a child is saved, or every time we identify someone from a child exploitation image, you get a win.
You'll get an understanding of just how easily kids can be targeted, as well as tips and advice on how to keep them safe when they're online.
I think it's about conversations and having open conversations with your children around online safety, and also making it a safe place for them to speak up if something doesn't seem right.
As a parent, as a carer, you can't afford not to listen.
You wouldn't let your child play in a sandpit with a complete stranger at the park. Why would you give them a device that opens up their worlds to almost everyone unencumbered?
Closing the Net. Available to download from June 23, wherever you get your podcasts.